Halo member Indodax, kembali lagi dengan Tari. Apa kabarnya hari ini? Semoga semua sehat-sehat, semua baik-baik saja. Kali ini di Ask Me Anything session, Tari ditemani oleh CEO dari salah satu aset kripto yang di-list di Indodax, yaitu COTI. Halo, Shahaf, can you hear me?
Yes, hello Tari, how are you?
I am good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you so much.
Okay, so thank you so much for this amazing session. I cannot wait to ask you so many questions that our members are waiting for. We're all very excited for COTI. So before we begin the questions, please introduce yourself first.
Sure. So, Shahaf Bar-Geffen. I am a father of 3 and happily married. I've been an entrepreneur all my life. My first company is Web3 Media Group. It grew up to be a global company with over 100 employees. It was later on acquired by Prime Media, a listed company. I then co-founded Positive Mobile, which was one of the first mobile ad networks. It was later on acquired by Brightcom. And since then, I'm the founder and CEO for COTI, Currency of the Internet. With me to answer some of your questions is Dr. Nir Alohani, our CTO. Dr. Alohani is a reputable scientist. He has a PhD in applied mathematics. 14 patents, making him a master inventor. His company was acquired by IBM, and he then became their head of research for many years before joining COTI. So we're very privileged to have him with us as well.
Oh.
So that's us.
That's a shame that he cannot join us today.
Oh, he will be joining if questions arise, don't worry.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's interesting. Thank you so much for the introduction. Tanpa panjang-panjang lagi, kita langsung mulai aja. Shahaf, let's just start the questions because our members
Sure.
are already excited. Okay, I'm gonna ask the first question, basic questions that people are waiting for. So, what is COTI from the CEO itself?
Okay, great. So COTI is currency of the internet. It's an abbreviation. So COTI is a base protocol and a full infrastructure. So it's everything from the chain itself to a wallet, to a DeFi solution, and a debit card, and many more things. So you can think of it as a fully encompassing finance on a blockchain sort of solution. It's an ecosystem that is designed to meet specifically the challenges that traditional finance, like banks and credit companies, have today, specifically fees, latency, global inclusion, risk, and so on. If you want the very, very short answer, you can think of us like the Ethereum for finance.
Okay, so COTI is like the Ethereum for finance. So
yeah, that's a very actually our community actually made that. Yeah, and it's true. It's pretty much true. Yeah.
Okay, so that's interesting. So what's your status right now?
Okay, so we've been about 2 weeks ago. It's been the first anniversary of our mainnet. So we have a mainnet live since June 2019, based on a new type of blockchain called DAG, Direct Acyclic Graph. So that's live, and this year we'll actually introduce a new version of it called the Trust Chain 2.0, the Eagle. We're also going to introduce a new wallet coming to the market called COTI Pay. The first version is named Viper, and that will be out pretty soon with a lot of cool features. And later on, we'll introduce COTI Pay Cobra with support for multiple assets, DeFi, debit cards, and other things. Now, Cody is not, just a project that has a very nice idea or maybe a technology. Cody is actually being used today by merchants around the world. Last month, we have processed more than $7 million of transactions on our chain, coming from real live merchants, and you can actually see that on our Explorer under merchants type. So this is actually working in the real world, and merchants and users are using crypto and our currency to transmit transactions. So it means that we're also generating revenue. So again, it's a real company. It's not just a project.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another thing that, two more things maybe, that I'll mention is we actually allow our community and people that hold COTI to actually enjoy some of this success, because if you run a node for COTI, or you stake some of your COTI in participation in one of our nodes, you're actually taking cut from the fees generated by merchants. And this has become a very, very lucrative program called Staking 2.0. When we've introduced it, we had 200 million tokens, that people want to stake, and we had availability for about 40 million. So there's a very long waiting line, but the rewards are awesome. So far, there've been about 40% annual return. Other than that, we're listed on top tier exchanges, about 11 of them, including Indodax, of course, and Binance and other exchanges, and we have great partnerships and clients.
That's amazing. That's awesome. So just a recap. So you're actually have this amazing project coming up. It's called COTI Pay Viper. It's coming up soon, and you also have this Trust Chain Eagle.
Yeah, Trust Chain 2.0. Yeah.
Trust Chain 2.0, and you have this. This is what I find most exciting, actually, is that you have a staking program, and it's called Staking 2.0. And I think it's interesting because a lot of people think that staking is just affiliated mostly with Bitcoins and stuff, right? And I think it's a great program that COTI is working on. So just a recap to our viewers at home. Jadi COTI ini sedang akan ada staking program bernama Staking 2.0. Selain itu, COTI juga mempunyai satu redesign COTI mainnet wallet yang bernama COTI Pay Viper. Okay, so the redesigned COTI mainnet wallet itself, it's called COTI Pay Viper, right, Shahaf?
Yeah, yes, that's true.
Yes, sorry. I was recapping it to our viewers at home. And okay, so let's go to the next questions. Who are your partners?
That's a good question. Look, we have more than 50 merchant partners, but I'll describe maybe 5 of them right now. So the one that everybody knows, of course, is Cardano, or the token ADA. It's one of the top 10 tokens out there, and they've actually chose COTI. Their valuation is over $1 billion, but they chose COTI with a valuation of 14 million to actually help and develop ADA Pay. So we are actually the ones that have developed the solution that allows merchants to accept ADA as a form of payment. They talked about it a lot. We're very proud of it, and we're actually going to introduce that again in their summit coming up in about 2 weeks. We're also working very closely with Simplex. Simplex is the biggest company in the world that provides fiat to crypto processing. So if you have a credit card and you want to buy crypto globally, Simplex is usually the place that everybody goes. They process for Binance, KuCoin, BitMax, Changely, and everybody else. And this allowed us to build a bridge between traditional finance and digital finance, and actually bringing in more users to our ecosystem. We also have a DeFi partnership with Celsius Network. It's one of the leading crypto banks that that allows our users and merchants to gain interest and take loans directly from their wallet. Chainlink is another partner, and we've announced earlier that we're deploying our global trust engine on top of Chainlink, and this will allow users to actually put in a Bitcoin address, like a Google search. You put in a Bitcoin address, and you'll have good information about how much you can trust this address and the person or organization behind it. Lastly, I'll mention Recruit Japan. So Recruit in Japan, it's the biggest internet conglomerate in Japan. Bigger than Nissan and the car companies. It's a huge organization. They have made a strategic investment in COTI, in our actual equity, and they're helping us enter the Japanese market.
Okay, Yeah, okay. So you have a lot of partners, and maybe one of them that is very familiar with our members at home is Cardano, as mentioned. So just to recap, para penonton, jadi bahwa COTI itu memiliki banyak partner, salah satunya ada Cardano. Cardano mungkin para member udah pada tahu juga, ada di list di Indodax. Jadi selain itu, COTI juga bekerja sama dengan Simplex, dengan DeFi, dan yang lainnya masih banyak. Jadi partnernya sudah banyak COTI ini. Okay, Shahaf, can we go on to the next questions?
Sure.
Okay, so the main questions that I really want to know personally, what's the latest from COTI?
Yeah, so like what's going on right now. So the big thing for us, of course, is always adoption and usage. So right now the network is processing, as I've mentioned, in May, it was a record month, and we've processed $7 million. That was 40% growth from the previous month, and we have a very, very good trajectory of usage. Other than that, we're going to launch by the end of the month blockchain dollars. So blockchain dollars is a new type of wallet we're giving to merchants from the gaming space, and that allows them to actually accept payments with digital currencies. So we've already signed the first partner. He's huge, he's listed, he's doing more than $10 million a month. So that's a great opportunity, and we're going to grow that. Staking 2.0, as I've mentioned, was launched. It's a huge success. My only worry is that so many people want to join, and we just can't have everybody in because we want to keep it very profitable for everybody out there. So we grew from 5 million coins to 40 million coins in a month. And we're gonna add nodes and operators, and we're gonna allow this to grow more. So just this month, we listed on Indodax. We also listed in Gate in China. COTI Pay Viper is coming. It's going to be, I hope, the best wallet out there. We've been working very hard on improving it for the benefit of holders, consumers, merchants, and everybody that uses that. And we're going to launch it with an app, not just a web app. It's going to be it's going to have multi-asset support like Bitcoin, stable coins. All the staking is going to be done through the wallet. It's going to be optimized to accept credit cards, one-click payments, easy send receive. So if, let's say, I want to send you, Tari, some currencies, I can just put in your email address and not just your full address. So it's very easy to use. It's going to have DeFi support, as I've mentioned, and a virtual debit card. One thing that we've introduced yesterday is Trust Chain 2.0. So this is going to be a tremendous technological achievement. We're going to do PBFT sort of consensus on our network and grow the DAG infrastructure even more. And I think, we're one of the few companies out there that has a fully functioning DAG-based infrastructure. We're very proud of it. We are definitely the only ones that are doing multi-DAG and allowing you to issue tokens on top of our infrastructure. And with the new coming network, it's just going to be more efficient and fast. So it's going to be a very exciting year for COTI and our community.
I bet. So,
yeah.
So you have a lot of things going on and preparing for COTI project itself. So one of the main things that Indodax itself has always been promoting for its members is that before you buy a coin or a token, you have to know, you have to do a fundamental analysis first. And that is also why it's always exciting to find new projects and new programs that is the crypto asset is doing. And of course, Indodax is always open for support, and we're always welcoming all this kind of very informative projects and programs. Jadi untuk para member di Indodax di rumah, yang selalu harus diperhatikan dalam membeli aset kripto itu juga jangan lupa untuk melakukan fundamental analysis atau analisis fundamental, di mana dalam membeli aset kripto kita juga harus mempelajari apa-apa saja yang dikerjakan oleh developer dari suatu aset kripto. Jadi tidak hanya harus pintar membaca chart, kita juga harus tahu bahwa satu koin ini atau token ini juga proyek ini ternyata bagus dan menjanjikan. Gitu. Okay, so Shahaf, I'm gonna ask you the last questions, if that's okay.
Sure. Maybe I will just mention one thing, because you've mentioned fundamental analysis. Mm-hmm. One of the things that we take that we're very proud of is that we've been reviewed this last year by many of the top reviewers like BlockFire, TradeOrgan, and others. And the last 3 reviews that we got gave us the highest score they ever gave any company before.
Wow.
Yeah, awesome. Including everybody. So yeah, so that was great, recognition. You're building something, nobody knows you for a long while, and then everybody knows you, and now you're starting, you get these great reviews. So that was great. And I do encourage everybody that is interested in COTI to, we are very active in putting information out there. Long articles, short articles, videos, whatever you need to understand what we're doing. Is actually out there, and please read.
Yes,
I highly recommend
of course. It. And it's very highly recommended that not only are we doing all the projects and all the programs, it's also very recommended for all the members to be able to get the information also. So, okay, so the last question I have for you, Shahaf, is that what is planned for 2020?
2020. Okay, so we have 6 months. So the big things that we want to do. We want to reach a goal of processing more than $100 million this year. So it's pretty ambitious, but we're pushing very hard to get there. We're going to have COTI pay Viper out and Cobra later on this year. We're going to launch blockchain dollars. So this is going to be huge. We are going to launch a global trust system for Bitcoin and Ethereum, as I've mentioned, and users will be able to know who they can trust. We're going to redo our DAG as DAG 2.0. It's called B, and it's going to be a great base structure for everything. Trust Chain 2.0, Eagle. COTI X is going to be a fiat on-ramp where you can swipe a credit card and get COTI. It's not that easy. I know it's easier in Indonesia. It's not that easy elsewhere. We're going to have our own debit card. So you can you have a card and you can pay your crypto to buy things. New type of consensus on our network, the PBFT, and COTI DeFi is going to grow. So this is the big plan for 2020, and it's also we've recently distributed the roadmap with dates and ideas so people can have a look.
Okay, so one thing for sure is good luck
Thank you.
For all the plans. I'm sure it's gonna go amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much for all the answers, Shahaf. That's kind of you. So here's the thing: in every life from Indodax, something is missing if we don't do a giveaway.
Sure.
So I'm sure we have a very exciting gifts today. Jadi member Indodax kali ini Tari dan Shahaf akan membagikan 600 COTI untuk para pemenang dari pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang akan Tari tanyakan. Jadi rules-nya gampang, tinggal komen aja di kolom komentar dengan format pertanyaannya, jawabannya, lalu dalam kurung Instagram username Instagram Anda. Jadi jangan lupa untuk komen di kolom komentar dengan format jawaban lalu username-nya apa, username Instagram. Okay. So the giveaway, it's gonna be 600 COTI, right, Shahaf?
Yeah.
Yes,
Great.
600 COTI. Indodax members is so excited, I'm sure. So before we start the question, let me just present it.
Okay.
So for the first question, who is Shahaf Bargavan? I'm sure this answer is too easy. So I'm just gonna give 15 seconds for our members to answer in the commenter column. Don't forget the format is the answer and then your Instagram handles. Okay, 15 seconds. Who is Shahaf Bargavan?
No idea.
No idea. Who is Shahaf Bargavan? Is it COTI CEO or COTI CTO? COTI's community member. Okay. We have the winner. Oh, we have the winner. Okay. So, untuk para pemenang nanti akan dihubungi langsung oleh tim Indodax dari Instagram kami. Jadi silahkan ditunggu di Instagramnya masing-masing. Kita masuk ke pertanyaan kedua. Shahaf, we're gonna get into the second question.
Okay.
The second question is, on what infrastructure is COTI based on? I'm sure you have mentioned this a few times. Okay. Silahkan para member untuk menjawab. Wah, ini udah banyak nih kayaknya nih yang jawab. Udah ada, wah, jangan-jangan ini jawabannya udah pada pintar semua nih, udah pada tahu semua nih member Indodax. I'm pretty sure all our viewers already know the answer way from the beginning. They're all very excited. Okay, so, Oke, kita lanjut ke pertanyaan ketiga. The third question. What's the name of the redesigned COTI mainnet wallet? Nah, apakah COTI Pay Monkey atau COTI Pay Piper? Atau COTI Pay Spider? Nah, ini silahkan dijawab dengan format yang sama. Jawaban dan username Instagramnya di kolom komentar. Oke, tadi udah disebut nih ya berkali-kali. Kita lanjut ke pertanyaan keempat. Pertanyaan keempat. What's the name of COTI staking program? Nah, tadi saya udah ada nyebut nih beberapa kali. What's the name of COTI staking program? Apa ya nama dari program staking dari COTI? Apakah staking 2.0 or stake with COTI or staking 101? Nah, tadi kayak udah disebut-sebut berkali-kali. Udah ada nih pemenangnya. Luar biasa. Jadi jawabannya kayaknya udah pada pinter semua, udah pada tahu nih. kita lanjut ke pertanyaan terakhir. Shahaf, we're gonna get into the last question.
Okay.
The last but not least is, when did COTI get listed on Indodax? I'm pretty sure everyone knows because they're all very excited. Wah, ini udah pada tahu semua nih sepertinya. Apakah Juni 2019 atau Maret 2020 atau Juni 2020? Nah, jadi oke, kita udah punya pemenangnya juga. Selamat untuk para pemenang. Nanti akan dihubungi oleh tim dari sosial media Indodax. Oke, jadi cukup pertanyaan-pertanyaannya. Kita udah nyiapin para pemenangnya, luar biasa. Terima kasih sudah berpartisipasi. Para member Indodax, luar biasa. Jadi kita lanjut ngobrol-ngobrol sama Shahafnya lagi. So, Shahaf, before we ask me anything session, do you have anything you want to add?
I would just like to thank you on Indodax. You guys are doing an amazing job. We're working with a lot of exchanges out there. You guys are top professionals. And I encourage, your members that want to read and know more about COTI to join one of our channels, and of course, or just read about us and make an informed decision.
Yes, of course. We always encourage our members not only to just buy their crypto assets, also to learn from it, also to dig more about what's the information that has been doing with from the crypto asset itself. So, Shahaf, thank you so much for this.
Thank you.
Amazing opportunity of chit chat with you. It's my honor.
Thank you, Tari. Thank you, Tari. You've been great.
Thank you. I wish the CPO was here, so we would have gotten to know him also. But maybe next time.
Okay, yeah. He spends more time in the lab than AMAs, to be honest. Yeah.
I bet. Yeah, I bet. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.